back to my channel. It's your girl Charisma. To all my new K Squad members, welcome to the K Squad. Let's jump right into this review. With another wig review. Today we're talking about the Outre Perfect Hairline 13x6 lace frontal wig. Her name is Bexley, 28 inch. I have her in the color number 1. This is going to run you $60.49 over at SoGoodBB.com. We are definitely going to get into the price later, you guys. But anywho, you guys already know how we do it over here at Charisma's World. Let's just go ahead and get into the stats of this unit, ma'am. So this comes with your standard 2 combs in the front, 1 comb in the back with your adjustable straps. This is a fully hand-tied 13x6 frontal with ear-to-ear soft HD transparent lace, natural baby hairs. It also comes with pre-attached elastic band that I love so much, a pre-plucked hairline, and this is going to be heat style resistant, friendly, safe, up to 400 degrees, ma'am. So let's just go ahead and get into Bexley. What you guys think? Went ahead and got Bexley to number 1 because I love straight units and number 1s for some reason, and I wanted this to look as natural as possible. Now, ma'am, first off, you know we gotta talk about the density in Miss Bexley. So I think the density is, it's okay. I think it could have been a little thicker. According to that stock card photo, ma'am, no, Bexley is a lot thicker on that stock card than she is on my dang head, okay? But I'm not really too upset about that. Other than that, the unit pretty much looks how it does on the stock card. It's just a bit thinner on my head. But I think that it has to do with the hair texture as well. This is going to be a very soft, yucky texture, teetering on silky, ma'am. This is not a really thick, like, yucky. It's very, 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 very teetering on the silky side of the yuckiness, okay? So I think that it could have been a little thicker as far as the hair texture is concerned, and again, as far as the density is concerned on the unit. Nonetheless, I don't feel tracks going throughout the unit, and there is a lot of hair in the unit as well. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Now, you guys already know I have a love-hate relationship with the melted hairlines and the perfect hairlines. I do fancy the perfect hairline a little more because it's a little bit more easier to work with. But I noticed with this unit, I didn't even really have to glue this thing down if I didn't want to. I went ahead and did it and jacked her all up, but y'all don't see that in the camera anyway, thank God. But I literally could have just like glued her down in the front, and that pretty much could have been fine with Miss Bexley. I really didn't have to do the sides. It just depends on how you're going to part your unit. Now this does come with very minimal baby hair that you really don't have to cut. And for me, it doesn't really need the baby hair at all. I have seen other reviews where they don't even utilize baby hair in this unit. So I decided not to do it either. I do have my real hair out on certain parts of the unit. But as far as baby hair, they were so thin, it really wasn't a need to go ahead and utilize them unless you want to cut your own baby hair into the unit. Now, once again, melted hairline, and it's supposedly supposed to melt into your scalp, which it kind of does. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on the front of the unit. It really does kind of melt into the scalp. I did have to go in with my my powder, you know, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Bronzing powder. I also went in with my MAC Skin Finish powder, which is in my shade, because the Anastasia powder is a little bit darker. And the lace on the perfect hairline, it was almost the same color as me, which I could not believe. So I was really happy with the lace as far as the color is concerned or whatnot. Another thing that I really don't like about the perfect hairlines and multi hairlines is that the lace goes so far back. Like, you have to literally cut some of this hair off because the lace goes so far back. Now, don't laugh, y'all, because I'm about to zoom in where I toe up this lace at. But I had to literally cut it way like back here because the lace was going almost behind my ear, and I was just like, girl, that is so like hard to work with when that lace is so far back. I mean, how big do y'all think our heads are, ma'am? And speaking of big, this is definitely going to be a big head friendly unit, so my big head girls, don't worry, Outre got y'all. But yeah, that was a little peeve for me. Like, the lace, it was just so far back, and you literally have to cut half of the hair like behind your ear just to get it to fit your head, and then that way you can adjust it and do what you will with the unit. Now, this is a 13x6 lace frontal wig, meaning you can part this baby pretty much wherever you want. That means it is going to be 13 inches across and 6 inches back. So you have 6 inches to part and you have 13 inches across. So I went ahead and went with a right side part. Now it's really not even parted, you guys. I just kind of flipped it over and I was pretty much good to go. But it does have a beautiful frontal popping off. So I mean, you could definitely do a middle, a right side part, a left side part, a up, you know, a half up, half down, whatever style you want to. And I was pretty much cool with that as well. The other thing that I do like about the unit is that it's pre-plucked and it's beautiful. It's beautifully pre-plucked. So once again, going back to the lace, etc., etc., this is a pre-plucked unit and you do not have to pluck this at all. So this unit does come in 10 different colors with 7 of those being specialty colors. Just remember, you're going to pay up to $4 to $6 extra for your specialty color. Not wearing a specialty color today, you guys, but I always reiterate that because people always ask me. So yeah, no specialty colors today, but just remember, you're going to pay a little bit extra if you do want one. So as far as shading and tangling goes with the unit, you guys are definitely going to get both. This is a shedder. She was shedding all over the place. And as far as tangling, she's not tangling at the moment, but she is a longer unit. Remember, this is 28 inches in length. So it is going to definitely tangle, especially back at the nape. But as far as the shedding, it's definitely a shedder. I was pulling out handfuls of this hair even before I cut the lace. So it's definitely going to be a shedder and a tangler. Just keep that in mind if you do go ahead and purchase her. As far as styling Bexley, it could be very simple if you didn't have to do all that cutting and gluing and, you know, contouring your wig and all that, you know, but it took me almost 25 minutes to get this unit together, you guys. Like I always say in my videos, I know how to slay a wig, but as far as that install and that gluing, ma'am, I don't think that's Charisma's forte. Charisma's forte is slaying wigs, throwing them on and leaving out the dough and beating the hell up out of her face. That's my forte, ma'am. I leave all the judge and the you know, the installing and the gluing and the blow dry. I leave that to the pros, ma'am. It ain't for Charisma. I do what needs to be done, though. I get it done, okay? But as far as styling her, other than that, it was fairly easy. So what I did was went ahead and cut off the lace, went in with my Got To Be glue spray, went ahead and glued her down. And like I said, I had to cut almost the ends of the unit where the lace ended because it was so like long and behind my ear. So I went ahead and cut that off. And I also went in with my hot comb. I also went in with my wax stick just to kind of lay the unit down a little bit. Also went in once again with my ABH bronzing powder and my MAC Skin finish powder in the color deep, well, dark. And I was pretty much good to go. There are many flyaways in the unit. You're going to have to use some type of product to tame the flyaways as well. You can also use a big tooth comb or a vent brush. I used both on this unit. So other than that, the styling wasn't that bad if you are just very patient, you know. And then some girls have it. Some girls can just throw this baby on, install, and go, you know. But for us challenge folk, you know, we got to put a little work into it, girl. As far as the price is concerned, you guys, at So Good Baby is $60. I've seen it at $67 on other wig websites as well. Now, I know it's a melted hairline. I know it's a 13 by 6 and all that good jazz, but you guys already know how I feel about units that are priced this high. Now, I was gifted this unit from Outre. Shout out to them. But had I not been gifted the unit, would not have bought her and I would not have reviewed this unit at all. I just am not into paying that much for units. I don't care if it's a front. It doesn't matter to me. It just makes no sense that wigs cost that much, you know. And even though it's at $60 with free shipping, it's still a $60 unit that you expect to last for months. You understand what I'm saying? And remember, it is a synthetic unit. So for me, the price was a no. Really think this could have sat pretty at $45, but that's just my opinion again. And once again, you're going to, you know, utilize those coupons. So you're not going to pay the $60 when you head over to SoGoodBB.com anyway. But I'm just saying, I just think that it was just a little bit pricey for me and my K squatters. Because y'all know, El Cheapo. So I mean, I'm not mad at the unit at all. I think that the style of Bexley, to me, when I first saw her, I figured it, you know, when I first put her on, I was like, okay, this is a little boring because she's like bone straight. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't mind a bone straight unit at all. Once again, I'm just a weirdo because I'm always the one that's like, well, why did it have to be a melted hair? But I get it, you know. So I mean, as far as the style is concerned, I like it. I love the style of this. Like I said, my only cons with the unit was that it sheds all over the place. It gets a little shady at times, okay? She gets a little shady. And I think that the unit could have been thicker, and I think that the hair texture definitely could have been a stronger, softer yaki rather than opposed to the silkier side. Other than that, I think the unit is absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely wear this, not daily, but I mean, I would definitely, you know, probably rock her twice a week, you know, since it's a nice straight unit and it's in a natural color. I could do work with this. I could do brunch, dinner, whatever, because she's just, you know, that girl, you know, nice and smooth, sleek. So I do appreciate that in the unit. So I think Outre did a good job on Bexley, you guys. Go ahead over to Wig Types and pick her up. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it for my review. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give me that big thumbs up. Also, sub to the K Squad right now. If you want to join the K Squad, that's my face popping up across the screen somewhere. Someone's listening to me because I keep saying I'm trying to get the 5K, and you guys are doing it. So keep on doing it. Get Charisma to 5K, you guys. Also, don't forget to follow me on all social media at TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Charisma's World. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please stay beautiful and blessed. Bye.